Welcome back to Good Vibes Only, exclusively right here on Kiss TV. Of course, I'm your hostess with the mostest, Kamene Goro. Please, Maze, can we give it up to Maze Omse on the ones and twos, DJ JT the drone when you say.
Yo.
Na reflector yako.
Na reflector yangu manze.
Bade utapata pneumonia na yo samo. Of course, hit us up on the hashtag Good Vibes Only at Keep It Kiss and of course at Kamene Goro. Sema weni mluya, bila kusema weni mluya.
Hii ni hot lemon ginger. Hii unani profile.
Also, this is like to make like your voice like what?
This consistently just for my voice, to nourish my voice.
So how many of these do you drink in a day?
As many as possible. Honestly, when it's cold though, you know, the ginger is nice for my throat. Yeah. And yeah, man, I like it. I drink a couple in a day. Actually, in my house, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I drink is a hot lemon ginger.
Hey, chiki, tunakuona.
Yeye ni mimi najimekia tu. Mbona unampatia props na vitu vingine? Hiyo na pondio guys. Yeah, bana.
So you're like a full house husband?
Mad.
Can you
Nyima demo squeeze mtu anaweza
okay,
traditional.
Sijui mimi nimeingia wapi?
Unasema tu mademo squeeze, you can't be a traditional husband. Hizo squeeze imeisha man. Lazima ujifanyie vitu sasa iko
Okay,
crib.
I'm very traditional by the way.
You know my dad would never allow me to go into the kitchen.
That's why nashanga unadu.
Naingia mimi.
Wait, so you can cook everything?
Yeah.
Custom meal like yani ukitaka kukatia dem sasa ukikatia wife wako.
What's my go-to?
What did you cook?
Ugali, omena na mboga. Poa sana yani hiyo.
Aki nimemiss omena.
Omena ni vibe.
Mother nataka daga.
Omena ni vibe.
Dude.
Hey,
you know what I crave? So like, you know women how we are? Like our hormones are up and down, up and down.
Are they? I'm kidding. Okay, it's not a joke. It's not funny.
You want me to pinch you? So, they say, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yeah.
But wewe unakaa mse unaweza pika.
Na naweza kula pia.
Yeah, with your 6 foot, I don't know how tall are you?
6'3".
6'3".
Yeah.
You get my dad's height.
Eish, and you know what they say?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what they say.
Right.
And I don't want to know what they say.
All right.
I'm like a solid 5'7". But
you're
I'm a tall chick.
Yeah, you're tall.
Yeah.
I was told never to say you're tall for a girl. You're tall.
You know?
Yeah, you're
Maze
tall.
afande ananishida akiniambia oh short woman.
Lakini pia afande ni mrefu jo.
Okay, whose side are you on?
Leaning on the Lord's side.
Life is good.
Life is good. That's my mantra.
So what's your go-to meal? What can you cook? Yani hands down, yani hapo ndio uliingiza
it depends.
chicken box.
If I'm cooking for myself,
yeah.
My favorite meal in the world ni ugali, samaki na mrenda.
I love mrenda.
Maze. In all its sliminess.
Buddha.
Yeah, my wife can't stand it, man. Like, she's just like, ugh.
Ew, what are you eating?
Yeah, you know, it's so gooey. Like
gooey.
Yeah. Like me, ugali, samaki na mrenda is my favorite. If I'm making a meal to impress a chick, I'll probably do like a stir fry chicken or stir fry anything.
Stir fry, ew.
Stir fry hatari ya prawns hivi, iko na pineapples ndani.
It's like so basic. Stir fry.
Mnataka kula nini nyinyi mademo tao sasa bana? Ni nini? Mnapikiwa nini?
Dry fry na saute na
hiyo enda Manhattan ukule hapo dry fry saute. Unacheki.
But I'm saying maze, your samosas, okay, sambusas.
Sambusa ni kubwa.
Your sambusas zinakaa honestly by the
ni kubwa.
Nikimaliza hii maneno yote na kudimbua. Of course on his bill because he's a sponsor.
You know.
Script papa. One of the things that you have learned about yourself in the past 2 years that you didn't know. Like for me, I learned, okay, so I know I'm impatient, but one of the things I learned about me in the past 2 years, especially during this COVID period, is that I actually can be patient.
Yeah.
I can be tolerant.
You can.
Depending on who it is. Ikiwa mtu wa maana, but I can even bite my tongue, chill, tanyamaza, but otherwise, full Taliban.
Lakini huoni kama kumaster patience na kila mtu ndio the ultimate goal?
Staki.
Okay.
I can't do it.
And then everybody deserves your patience. People have to earn.
Traffic in Nairobi, maze, and I'm okay.
Yeah, people have to earn your patience.
Of course.
I think for the last 2 years, what I've really learned is, I got into the pandemic in a band and I left a solo act. So I've learned who I am. I didn't know.
You didn't? For real?
I wasn't aware of myself the way I am now. You know,
What have you learned about yourself?
that first of all, it'll take a new BN to take BN to the heights that I think I want to reach. You know, if you're in a band, someone can do something for you. You don't really realize how people pull their weight until they're not there to do it for you. So my music was always mastered by Polycarp. Chimano always did my styling, but now when I'm alone, I have to show up for myself, you know? And showing up for yourself is one of the most important things in the world of today, man. But there's so many reasons why you shouldn't show up. So me, I've learned how to show up for myself.
And like, I love that you've talked about the dynamic of being in a band. With all due respect, you know, every band has their Beyonce. You know, Destiny's Child had Kelly, Michelle, and Beyonce. And the whole world has branded you as the Beyonce of Southeast Soul.
Maybe Beyonce is the BN of Destiny's Child. Hey, before Beehive, you could kuniua. Relax, okay? Beehive, relax. Chimano?
Masa you guys go jump here with a flying kick.
Nah, man.
You know,
I just think those things are politics. Also now, as I learn more about myself, I understand why people love to see groups together. I have a new respect for Sauti Sol as a group. You know, like I know the energy that Chimano brings and why women just love Chimano. They are
Dude,
dying
I
and
die
like,
for him. Sorry, no offense.
You see?
But Chimano,
you see,
I die.
yeah. And that's the difference between like a balanced group. You know, these Hollywood groups you see are really made for Beyonce to shine.
Yeah.
That's how they curate their music. That's how they write their music. I may be very vocal, but in our group, a lot of people, you know, are pillars in other areas that are not necessarily.
Kila mtu anashine kivyake.
Yeah.
We always say that, okay, at least for me personally, I believe like musicians lose the plot because they don't work with DJs. You know, Kina JT know the music that people want. They know the music that will be played. Mtuka mimi now as a radio presenter, of course, you know, I know what music will sell, what music will play on Kiss. You get?
Yeah. You feel like the Kenyan music industry doesn't write music to cater to
exactly
you guys and the DJs?
Because what we say, not even that, is my thing is Kenyan musicians, musicians, some type of musicians make music for themselves.
Yes.
But if you want to last in the industry, you make music for you that will also work for the people who will listen to it. You did the song Dimension with Fully Focused.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that song is on the highest rotation on my show.
Oh, I listened to that song on Kiss and I cringe because I'm like, guys, you want me to sing that guy?
Mbaya. But
I
it's
feel
because this is when we saw msanii ameingiana na DJ. Do you feel like musicians should probably work closer with DJs to understand what to do for the market?
Yeah, I think for Kenyan music to go to scale different heights, we can't do what we've been doing.
Yeah.
There's some things we've been doing that are not wrong, but we just have to do some things different. For example, like even the language barrier of it all. Guys, we need to be understood beyond the borders.
You know.
So you can at least mix your song with some English, some sort, and then maybe do some English releases and some Swahili releases. You know, like right now, there's Dimension and then there's Inauma, and those are two different songs, talking about two different things.
Absolutely.
But the audience is receiving it. You know, Inauma is more for the Swahili-speaking market.
Same way.
Dimension is a crossover hit. So I think artists need to be intentional.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Deliberate actually is the
Yeah,
word for me.
yeah.
I mean, look at what you guys did with Indiari.
Oh yeah, man.
Maze JT.
Everything.
Every girl deserves to feel like a star. But I don't
like
even know
a
what
star.
else you're saying after that.
And I know you are. I know you are when I met you. Nilitamani nikupeleke kwetu. Damn, that was a nice jam.
Did you meet her?
Yes, actually I bumped into Indiari at the airport in Atlanta. We were going to New Orleans and she was going to her mom's house for Thanksgiving.
How do you get that confidence? Yani unaona
Yeah.
superstar.
Mimi sijaonanga mtu mwenye ni star na mimi ni fan wake, but then mimi ni fan wa Indiari first. Na nikose ku walk up to them ni wape flowers. I mean, mimi ni fan wako be different.
Also, do you know how I met you?
How?
The first time I met you.
Where? Tell me.
DJ JT is about to play some music. When we come back, I will tell you about the first time I met Sauti Sol. Hizo maenzi mazee nilikuwa nobody. Si ati nimeendelea sana. Lakini hawakuni. They didn't recognize. Isipokuwa Chimano. Chimano was the only one who gave me my flowers. This is Good Vibes Only. Exclusively on Kiss TV.